How's it going, guys? It's Joel and Mark with the Extra Point, bringing you another edition of Texas Tuesday, the pregame breakdown of Vandy, number 9 Vandy at 20 Texas. Let's
Let's
go.
do it. Hook 'em horns. First game back at DKR in about a millennia, so I'm excited for that.
I know. Is that stadium? We still got a stadium.
Right?
Yeah,
I thought Austin was a college town. It is. And where's the team at? Shit, I don't know. It's coming back.
it's been quiet. You know what? Why, man? We had ACL 2 weeks in a row. We have Formula One right back the third week. Man, it's just all these things going on in Austin is like taken away from our Texas University of being here. It's like, imagine if you had ACL, Texas, and Formula One all in the same weekend, or
But
at least two out of the three of them, 2 out of the 3 in one weekend.
I think last year was like that. We had a Mississippi State game and ACL or Formula One was happening. The traffic was terrible.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
It was bad. But
so
yeah, in this game we got Diego Pavia and his board is really high. They only have one loss, and it's a good loss on the road against Bama. And it was I believe it was a 2-score game, but it wasn't like I want to say they lost like 10 or maybe it wasn't a blowout.
No, they lost by 16 points.
But it was competitive the first half and somewhat the third quarter, and then Bama just pulled away. So if you're Vanderbilt, obviously the committee thinks higher of you. You're ranked 9. So Vandy, they feel good. They're probably sitting around saying, "Hey, what? Let's go inside just real quick, take care of these boys and get the dub." But it's a road game, and it's hard to win the SEC for a reason. And so I think Vandy is going to give Texas a lot to juggle. But I think they're going to walk into a trap that they haven't seen in a long time, because Texas is going to be pumped to play at home and where their crowd can get behind these guys, because they missed us and we missed them. So I think it's going to be electric. I wish the game was at night. It's earlier kickoff. What's that, 11 a.m., I believe?
It's 11 a.m. The weather's going to be beautiful, and it's going to be 68 at kickoff.
Oh, it's perfect.
Yeah, man. And it's football season is full throttle.
Exactly. What do you think Texas needs to do to win this game, offensively or defensively? Like, what do you think? Like, what would be like your game plan?
Before we start breaking it down, I just want to mention Arch Manny is actually in concussion protocol, so he's out. We're not. He won't be starting. So Matthew Caldwell will be the starter for this weekend.
Look at that! Whoa, that's a curveball for sure.
Yeah, so we gotta look at, like I said in our last video. I don't know too much about Matthew Caldwell. I didn't even expect to talk about him at all. But he's coming in here. He has a lot of experience. He's a senior. He has a lot of experience under his belt playing a Power 5 school. I don't think he has a lot of experience in playing against a lot of Power 4 or having a lot of success against Power 4 schools. But I mean, at the end of the day, the 2 times we did see him, he seemed like he could get it done. Game plan here, we got to get the running game going. You got to control the ball, limit Pavia, Vanderbilt's offense time of possession. We can't let Pavia hold on to the ball too long, because that's when he starts working his magic. I say we starting to figure out how to get the run game going. I feel like we have a very talented, probably a way overstacked edge rushers that could probably hold Pavia down and contain him. So as long as those two key points are able to be successful this weekend, I feel like we can take care of Vanderbilt. As long as our run game is good and our edge rushers are solid.
I gotcha. Yeah, I think starting with our defense, contain. I rather Vandy I'd rather make them earn these yards one first down at a time. Don't let Pavia make these crazy, Johnny Manziel type of plays. That's who he reminds me of. He plays like Johnny Manziel. But he's supposed to go down, he doesn't. So let's get him on the ground, let's contain him. Let's just stack him. Let's just hold him in that pass rush lanes and make our DBs make plays on the ball. I think if we can limit Diego Paglia less than 100 rushing yards, we'll be in good shape. Now, if it's the first half and he has like 80, 70 rushing yards, it's going to be a hard game to win, especially with our. But I want to see I think this game too, defensively, our secondary, they're in a better matchup. I'm not really scared of the Vandy's receivers. They don't have a whole lot of guys that can take off the top consistently. So with that type of I guess opponent, what's his name, Pete Wazowski or what is it?
Their receiver.
No, the DC for Texas.
Oh, Pete Pete Cascout.
Whatever, the Pete something.
Our DC.
Yeah. And I think his game plan, he's gonna have. He knows that it's a rush heavy team, and our DBs are I think they're more talented than these receivers. He's probably gonna have a lot more one-on-one opportunities on the outside, and really try to stop that run game. Make Diego Paglia beat you, with his arm. And I think that's a recipe for our success. Don't let Diego Paglia get hot. Don't let him scramble and find guys wide open, 20 plus yards on the field.
I know, definitely. I think looking at their stats, their best receivers are tight end. With only two touchdowns so far. I mean, that kind of says a lot, to be honest.
It does.
Tight end is your best player, your best receiving player, but he only has 2 touchdowns. You kind of wonder, like, and now you go back and see all their top rusher, which is Diego Pavia. There you go. I mean, contain Diego Pavia. That's basically their whole offense. Contain him, and you pretty much had this game under wraps.
Their tight end only has 2 touchdowns. You know what that also tells me?
Mm-hmm.
When they're in the red zone, they're running the ball.
Yeah.
Like how is none of these receivers going to get a one-on-one chance from a slant or a goal ball in the red zone or a little bit out? It looks like these guys are just going to try to ground and pound it. But lucky for us, we have a team that consistently can stop people on all 4 downs at the goal line.
Another thing too, Vanderbilt's strength is their run game.
Yep.
Texas defense strength is
stop the run. Yep. This is a matchup I'm excited for.
Yeah.
Because does Texas have a quality win? Probably not, depending on most of the country. If you know ball, we've had a couple good wins and a couple good losses, right?
Oh, he was a good win, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. Some people will be like, oh, John Terry wasn't healthy. Why'd you play him anyway? You know how people are. If we beat Vandy, like, there's no way people can say with a straight face, yeah, but that's just Vandy. That old Vandy doesn't exist anymore. Vandy's a
no. This is a new Vandy. This is a Vandy that believes that they could win the national championship this year. That's a dangerous team.
This is a Vandy that's a standard. Natty is a standard.
Bro, I don't know what Diego Pavia does when he wakes up. He just wakes up. He's like, I'm the best in the world.
Yeah, Diego Pavia wakes up, and you know what his alarm is? All I do is win, no matter what.
He did say his favorite player is Johnny Manziel.
Hey, I mean, the one thing about Pavia people can't say is that he backs it up.
Yeah,
he backs it up. Shit. If you don't like what he says, don't let him do it to you.
Yeah.
But this is a matchup I'm really excited for because their strengths match our strengths. If it was like a pass heavy offense, I'll be a little worried.
No, exactly. It's like a boxing match. their strengths pairs well with our strengths. You know, so it's going to be back and forth. It's going to be a slugfest, in my opinion, and it's probably going to be a lower scoring game too. I don't
You
see
got
this
you.
being coming, especially since we're starting a brand new QB this weekend. I don't see him uh, overshining too much. I feel like Sark's gonna tell him, just play your part. Don't try to be the hero. We don't need you to be the hero here. We got an elite defense. Just
Yeah.
protect the ball.
Yeah. I mean, that is word for word what Stark's telling him right now. Telling him right now. You know what's funny? That's what Arch. That's what Stark is telling Arch too.
Yeah. We don't
So
need you to be the hero.
people are gonna say, "Oh, like, oh, Danny's gonna win now that Arch not there. Y'all not gonna score that many points." Yes, Arch had a great game. He did carry, but a lot of times, like, there's passes that Arch should be able to make, and I think Matthew, but just with his experience, he won't be as rattled, I guess, and he's gonna be able to make those layer throws. Maybe Stark makes him throw a couple of deep balls, but he's gonna give him stuff that are easy pitch and catch, and let our guys make explosive plays. And I think you're right. I don't see nobody scoring more than 27 points, from probably no more than 24 points.
Don't be surprised if he looks good though. Like those cross routes that we were all so mad about that Arch couldn't hit. He's gonna hit those. I'm just by that dime he hit against Mississippi State and that touchdown in overtime.
Yep.
I was like, this man can make any throw.
Even that Florida against the Gators came in for one play.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like I said, he's gonna get to warm up, and he knows he's a starter. He's gonna get the first reps of the whole offense, and he gets a game plan. Like Caldwell's like, finally, I can actually try.
Oh man, I'm excited. This is gonna be a close game, but it's gonna be exciting to watch. Just both teams playing out. I'm like, it's gonna be so fun. It's gonna look really good, especially in everybody wearing orange. Finally, we've been wearing white for so long.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? Looking at Diego Paga's stats,
Mm-hmm.
he's thrown for 1,600, nearly 1,700 yards. Arch Manning, 1,800 yards.
Yeah.
Arch has thrown 15 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Diego Pavia, 15 touchdowns, 5 interceptions.
And everybody's dogging on Arch Manning.
Yeah. Wow.
That's insane. That's insane. Like they're saying that everybody wants Arch Manning to be benched, and he has stats like that. Like Arch Manning has better stats than probably majority of the SEC quarterbacks. He probably have better stats than John Mateer at this point. DJ Lagway.
Yeah. Yep. And also, what's that one quarterback for Arkansas?
Nussmeier. He has better stats than all these guys from LSU. It's crazy. How they turn on him.
The thing is that I think Arch, and I'm guilty of this, I'll be honest. Arch is playing like he's an average quarterback. And that's the problem, with myself and probably everyone else. Because Arch's ceiling is miles ahead of everybody else. Arch is the perfect frame, the perfect, like Arch is kind of feel bad saying this, like he's like the LeBron James, like you got to be good. There's no way you're not going to be good. You have to be good. I mean, just looking at those stats against Diego Pavia, now Pavia's more effective on the ground, but that's a 6-year starting quarterback. And he's thrown for 15 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, and you have one more interception. Now, granted, does he have like maybe 8 rushing touchdowns? Yes. So that's his play style, but he's a 6-year starter. So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, Diego Pavia's highest is where Arch Manning should be ascending and going. He shouldn't be going lower than that. But also, Vandy, looking at their stats, oh crap, where'd it go? When you said it's gonna be a low scoring game, I think you're right on the money because when it comes to SEC opponents, oh wow, well they did hang 31 points on South Carolina week 4. They put up 14 points against Bama, 31 points against LSU, 17 points against Missouri. They're kind of they're all over the place. They score and they don't score. They score and they don't score.
I feel like his matchup, like who they match up best. Alabama
Right.
has really good interior defense.
Yeah, and we just saw LSU get embarrassed by A&M, so maybe that's a kind of like a, well, yeah, you beat LSU at home, but I mean, who's not beating LSU? I don't know how. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, I just want to point out that that everybody wants Arch Manny's head, even though he's pretty much playing better than Pavia. Yeah, he's not running for his life, but he does have 200 yards. He's able to he's able to go down the field, in my opinion, just as good as any quarterback in the country.
Yeah, I agree with you. He's doing pretty good. What do you think? What do you think Coach Stark's going to do to throw off this Vandy rushing attack? What do you think? Are they going to do anything special, or they're just going to go, "Hey guys, just do what y'all do"? Or do you think the Texas defense is going to like try to change who they are because how many points they've been allowing?
Um, as far as Sark's game plan for his defense, I feel like he's gonna. I want to see more blitz. I want to see more corner blitzes here.
Ooh,
I
Gilmore's
think
actually got that.
I think corner blitzes here would be a key point. I don't think we've done too many corner blitzes. I know we're really infamous. They're really good at safety blitzes.
Yeah, Michael Thomas got that.
Yeah, but I feel like this is gonna be a good game for some corner blitzes because Pavia's either go one way or the other. Whichever way he goes, he's gonna run into one of our corners. So try to like kind of scheme like, all right, Pavia thinks, all right, everybody's coming this way. I'm gonna run this way, and boom, here comes the corner. So I don't know. I'm not too. I don't know too much about the defense to be honest, but I feel like that's what I will try to do to knock him off his game. Try to surprise him with some corner blitzes here.
Gotcha. What do you think the final score is going to be? What would you call it?
Final score here, I think it's going to be a 24-21.
Ooh, it's going to be a sweaty game.
Yeah, it's going to be close. It might even be even uglier than that. It might be even like 21 and like or 20-17, even lower than that.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm going to call this game 27-20. I think Texas rallies to the quarterback, gets a turnover or two. I think Grayson Little gets an interception. And with the home crowd, the boys finally back, I think we take care of business, and it's a good matchup for us.
And it's going to be another big game too for special teams. I feel like special teams are going to have another big game.
Hell yeah. That's what we need. Our boy Ryan Niblett. Gotcha. Well, I guess that wraps up our pre-game review of Texas Vandy. This Saturday at DKR. Go up early, stay late, be loud, hook 'em horns. See y'all later.